let's say you have to travel from point A to point B. What will you consider important for yourself? Will it be about reaching point B, or will it be about the journey that you will take from point A to reach point B? Well, when I think about this particular question, I wonder if I could relate the way I am day to day in my life. Times I feel, and I will talk about myself, I don't want to generalize this, but at times I feel I make things very complicated. And it is because I make reaching that point B very strong in my head than actually paying attention to the journey from point A to point B. Now, what it does is it makes everything for me like a if statement. If I reach point B, this will happen. If I reach point C, this will happen. If I reach the next point, so on and so forth. And then when you try to pull yourself back, you wonder, do you really want your life to be like this? And a very interesting question that kind of, stumps you up is asking yourself, are you happy? And then you would go into answering that, oh, if I get this, I will be happy. If I do this, I will be happy. If this is happening, I will be happy. And only at a point in time, you realize that happiness is actually not a function of anything. It's a choice that we would want to make. And when you realize that, it becomes extremely, extremely powerful. I need not focus much on those if statements of milestones versus I need to focus on the process that I would engage day in, day out to make the most out of it. Because what I've realized is that when you have those milestones, we lose sight of, or let me put it again in my reference, I lose sight of, the present, the experiences. And the constant contemplation, the way you conduct yourself, becomes about what will happen, what could happen, or what has happened in the past. And we lose sight of what is in the present. And when you don't think much long, and you bring it back into that present, into that small, tiny moment, it becomes very simple, isn't it? You just have to think about right now. Right now, what is the choice that I'm making? Right now, do I choose to be happy? Right now, do I realize the importance of this moment, of this experience? And can I cherish this going forward, remembering the positives out of it? No matter if the journey has got its own good, bad, or ugly. Because at the end of the day, if I bring it to the now, it will be with me to control what is it that I would like to get out of it. Well, one can always counter that. Are you saying that you don't have goals, you don't have milestones in life? No, I'm not saying that. You do. You need to have that North Star. But you need to realize that as much as you give the importance to that North Star, you need to give an equal or probably a bit more importance to the journey that you will take to reach that North Star, because there is no one defined journey. There could be multiple. And when you do this, the important part is you start looking at things from a wider lens. You start becoming very open, become a tad fearless, and you start embracing the uncertainty, the unknown. I will pause here because I can go on and on, but I hope I have been able to share some meaning out of what I have been talking about and perhaps experiencing and wanted to pay it forward. This is your host, Costa, at the Unfold Learning Podcast. Stay tuned.